AGamer here, and as of right now I'm at 5,912 subscribers, so I decided to do a subscriber special video. They might be wondering, why is 5,912 such a special number to me? And the answer is quite simple. It's actually not. I just wanted an excuse just to give a tour of my account in Guild Wars 2. So, I don't really have a plan for this. I don't really even have a script. I have no idea what I'm going to show off. I'm just going to jump in, show off my stuff, and just have a little fun at it. Also, FYI, this is going to be the greatest account tour you're ever going to see. Better than Wooden Potatoes, better than, what's his name, Brazil, better than, who else is there? Some other people no one really cares about. I'm the only one that matters, because I am a legend. I don't know if you know, guys, but I'm a pretty big deal around here. So, I guess let's start with the actual characters I have. My main, the warrior, Solvari. Gamer, my main, I love him. I also have another level 80, Necro. He's actually the only other level 80 I've ever actually made, technically. I've sort of cheated with him. I used Tomes of Knowledge since I don't really like grinding, so I just went ahead and leveled him up all the way to 80. I have a Thief, Mesmer. I basically have one of every class. Well, almost. I think I'm missing the Ellie because I don't have enough slots here, but I really don't play anyone other than my warrior, because I just like spending time on my warrior, and all the other classes and all the other races are just like, well, except the Solvari. I do like the Solvari. So, let's see what else we have here. We have 115 mastery points. I don't really play PvP much anymore, especially in hot. Just kind of boring, honestly. I hope POF is going to be much better. I'm more of a PvP in World vs. World, which you kind of can see I'm 164 for PvP, 961 for World vs. World. And mostly my content has been mostly PvP, so yeah, so that better be high. And I got 19k achievement points. I recently actually got to 19. The hell just happened? That was weird. I recently got to 19k like 2-3 days ago doing daily, so that's kind of be proud of. So the only main thing I do want to show off, however, is not all these classes, or these characters rather, because they're not important. All the stuff goes in my main anyway. I guess we're going to jump into my warrior, take a look at my bank, take a look at my wallet, take a look at my, I don't know, cosmetic unlocks and stuff, and just, in the meantime, I'm just going to crack jokes and have fun. Alright, so here we go, my character in the flesh, in the actual game. I'm lagging there because I'm in Lion's Arch. Lovely. I'm a 5 signet warrior for PvP, not PvP. PvP is a different story because 5 signets are unfortunately not meta currently. But for PvE and World vs. World, I'm a 5 signet warrior, greatsword and rifle. I love the rifle. Predator and Twilight I'm currently running, but we'll get into that later. Actually, let's get into it now. Let's start with my inventory, because like I said, I don't really have a plan for this whatsoever. So, I actually recently cleaned out my inventory so it's less messy. I was actually starting off a base of 100 due to all the mats and all the stuff that I just didn't want to really get rid of or put in the bank. So I usually was at 100, but I cleaned it up. I'm at 32 now, so let's see what I got. I got a copper-fed salvage-o-matic. This is a must-buy for any player must have that. And I also got a permanent portable provisioner, which is kind of useless for me. But I got all the bags unlocked. Always, all of them are 20 slot. I also got one share bag, or technically two. I got 2 share bags. Got to figure out what to put in here. I'm just currently having that just for reasons. And also being a World vs. World mainly player currently, I got all the siege except the golems, because honestly, who likes golems nowadays? Got a couple of traps here, got a couple of foods, experience, some fractals. I do run occasionally fractals, so I do have the potions here just in handy in case I just get bored, jump into a fractal. Still got the fractal encryptions. Haven't opened them yet. I'm thinking about getting 250, making a video about it. Shits and giggles, of course. That's mainly what I do around here. Is just if I like something, I'll make a video of it and just have fun. Got my foods here for World vs. World. Got some more canned foods in case I run out. I got a skirmish chest, and just in case when I got to salvage something heavy, I got Black Lion salvage kit and then the Mystic salvage kits for rares and etc. I got 300 gems, 480 coins as total. Let's check out my wallet while we're here, I guess. What else do I have in here? I actually don't even check my wallet at all. I have 4.8 million karma. That's awesome. I got 4.5k spirit shards, which honestly I don't even remember what the hell they do. I just don't really use much of this. That's why I have so much of them. Laurels, don't really use them. Transmutation charge. I don't really change my character's look at all. I just really like my current look. It just looks really badass. I have changed it. I have been changing it. Like when I first started the game, I was changing it a lot. But as of now, I just kind of like this look, and I just sort of stuck with me. And unless they release some new gear that just looks kind of different, I think I'm just going to stay with that. Fractal relics, Pristina. I do fractals decent amounts. It's kind of fun, and with the new map I actually haven't even tried the new map. I gotta get into that. I kind of like fractals. Fractals are fun. Got guild accommodations. Which guild am I currently running? I'm currently running the TMW guild. So, they're decent. They used to be pretty big on DR. Still pretty big now. We currently transferred to TC. Although I do miss DR. Dungeon tokens. I really don't do dungeons anymore whatsoever. I mean, I did them once. I got bored, and that was about it. Alright, well, while we're on the character, let's go ahead and check out my equipment, actually. So let's see what we got. I actually don't usually... I usually just go ahead and skim through all this since I just usually have it. I don't even remember what I have. I got a Primeval War Helm. I actually got this, like, one of the first things I've ever gotten when I even first started playing Guild Wars 2 was I got the cosmetic skin for the Dragon Primeval, whatever it's called. I don't know. I can't even goddamn say it. God damn it. Alright, whatever. Doesn't matter. That skin, specific for the armor. I got the whole set. So I like the helm. I kept it. And it's transmuted to Ahmed's Visor. I'm currently, it's the stats, power, toughness, vitality. That's all my gear. It's basically soldier stats. This is the Ardent Glorious Pauldrons. That you get this off PvP. I like the, this is actually an upgraded model. Technically, the original. Actually, hold up. Let me go to wardrobe. Here we go. And in the meantime, we can actually check out all the stuff. Yeah, let's see what we got here. I got all this goody stuff that I can change to. Masks. They're not really as cool as, I just like the Primeval. Pretty dope. So, speaking of the Pauldrons, it used to be the Glorious Pauldrons, which that's what I used to run until they got an upgrade. And now they're just Ardents, which they have a little extra thing sticking out, I guess, which looks kind of cool. I also got the Primeval War Plates. Also, I like it. Just looks really nice. I don't know why. Just nice little design there, little swirly swirls, badass armor. I got the Hellfire Van Braces. You get these from like achievement points. I forgot what specific milestone you get them at, but I always liked fire and they look really dope. And at the time when I was having my weapon was actually currently some sort of flame weapon, so the Hellfire looked really cool, so I stuck with them, and honestly they just sort of grew on me, so they just look badass. I don't see any people running them anymore, so I still run them. They just look kind of cool. They don't really go too well with my design, but it looks nice. I got the Carapace Tassets. There we go. I can speak. Good job. And yeah, I just really like robes, and I don't really want anything that really looks like bulky armor. I want it sort of like a flowy type movement type thing, movement cloth. Wow. Yeah, robes. Oh, I like robes. Robes are cool. I got a bunch of other stuff to choose from, but honestly, nothing looks as cool as the Carapace. I also got the Primeval War Boots. So I basically have a three-piece set here for the Primeval, the chest, the head, and they just look goddamn awesome. I mean, look at that. Look at those thorns sticking out of the robe. Ugh. I mean, if I kick someone in the face, they're gonna have a bad day. And I don't really have much cosmetic options with the feet, but yeah, not bad. All right, so let's go to Twilight as my second favorite weapon, being the first, the Predator. I just love rifles. Rifles are awesome. This took me a while to get. Twilight was actually my first legendary. The Predator was right after. And the Twilight took me a while to get. It took me like 3 years to make, technically, because I really wasn't going for it as heavy. I was just sort of collecting stuff on the side, and then eventually I was bored. Went ahead and made my first legendary. Yeah, basically I was bored. And there you go, I have the Twilight. The Predator, on the other hand, I just was bored one day and made it within 3 hours because I had the money and I wanted the Predator so bad. I spent all my money on it and basically bought the Predator in mats. I didn't really quite buy the Predator itself. I bought the mats and made all this stuff, but I did it within 3 hours. So yeah, one of my favorite great swords. Actually, I do want to show this off. Is the Molten Greatsword. This is actually my main weapon. Rather my main skin for the Greatsword when I was not running the Twilight. Because, I mean, look at it. It looks so badass. Oh, so good. So good. But now I run the Twilight, so everything's cool. And then the Predator. I love the Predator. But before that, what was I even running? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I was just running the standard, the Ascended Rifle. Looked okay. Looked kind of but honestly, I just had it because, I don't know. I don't really know why I kept that, but now I have the Predator, so all's good. So now I have 2 legendary pieces. I'm good to go. And yeah, so now we got Fires of Balthazar. Is that a legendary piece? The Ascension. Oh my god, I had no idea this was even a legendary piece. I have 3 legendaries. I did not know this. Look at that, you learn something new every day. Apparently I had the Ascension, and I had no idea. Cool. Anyway, all my stats are soldiers because I like power, I like health, and I like toughness. I don't really like critical hits, mostly, but that's the reason why I run soldier stats. So let's see what else we got here that I have a lot of. I got the holographic shattered wings that I kind of liked. I got the ascension, obviously, and nothing really much for bag pieces. I used to run the toy maker's bag mainly because it just kind of bounces when you run and it just looks kind of cool. But yeah, Fires of Balthazar, I went with the gloves and the sword at the time, the Molten Greatsword, so I like the Fires of Balthazar. And it's just a nice little animation. It burns while you run around. Just looks kind of cool. What do I have for my stuff here? Well, that's actually equipment, so let me just quickly go back here. Just go ahead. Got the German's pan, the golden thing, blah, 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 blah. Everything's tuned and infused. All of it's on Agony because I do run fractals once in a while, so that's why I have them with Agony. Magic Find because, you know, Magic Find. You can't really put Agony in there, so I had to choose one. Chose Magic. And yeah, so I also got the infinite harvesting tools. I got the butterfly for the, I believe, plants. Yes, the cosmic logging tool. I actually got this recently. It looks cool. I like it. And my favorite, the watchwork mining pick, which also gives me a watchwork sprocket every time I basically mine. Well, it gives me a small chance. And then for the underwater weapons, I really don't do underwater combat, so I don't even remember what these weapons are at all. I don't really even care if I have them. But for the occasion that I do run into fractals and we do the underwater level, that's why I have them. And I just really give them Ascended or something. Well, I guess that's my equipment. Let's see what else we got here. My build, this is for PvE and World vs. World. Technically, I should change it to this because I do enjoy the falling reduction. But those are my traits. Yeah, strength, defense, discipline. I just mainly because I run this mainly because it's kind of fun. It's not the most effective build, but it's fun. Let's see what we got for that's training. I have everything unlocked. Story journal, all the seasons I've done. I've been playing this game for a while, so everything's here, done and finished, except I believe Scarlet's War. Oh wait, no, never mind. Never mind. Ignore that. I'm gonna tell that later. Crafton, I'm at 500 for, I believe, all 4 of these. Let me check. Okay, not all 4. Huntsman, I'm at 282. Leatherwork, I'm at 407. Weaponsmith, I'm at 500. So that's what I have. Yes. Achievements. Oh man, there's a lot of achievements here. I'm just gonna do a quick gone through. I don't really do achievements. I just sort of do them because they give you free stuff, and I don't really actively seek them out. I used to actively seek them out. As you can see, I have that completed, that completed, that completed. Act 4 I don't have completed. What the hell am I missing? Oh yeah, Mind Brain, of course. But I like achievements. They're fun. Dungeons. Like I said, I did dungeons once just to get the achievements, finish them off. Nothing really special about the achievements here, but I have a decent amount, 19,000, so I did a decent amount. I don't really raid, actually. I don't raid at all. I just don't know why. I feel like I don't know, I just don't find it interesting. Fractals, I do a lot of fractals, but I have a lot of achievements here, which I apparently have 4. Well, that's quite of a bummer. Ah, here we go. Here are my achievements. Yeah, so I got all those taken care of. And how much have I done? I've done 76? What the hell is this? Complete just fractal scale. Oh, that's a different story. Never mind. Thought that was saying how much fractals I did. So yeah, collections. I got, I don't know, stuff. Historical achievements, lunar year. The events for the achievements, I try to do them all because yeah, you're not gonna be able to do them ever again. So I try to do them. Retired achievements, I apparently missed one. What the hell was this? Yeah, apparently I missed PvP that day. Blood and Madness, finished them all. Halloween is one of my favorite events, mainly because I just find it enjoyable. Honestly, I don't really have much words for the stuff I enjoy. I whether enjoy it or not. I don't really have a reason for it other than it just brings me happiness. Like I said, I don't really have a script. I'm just going off for what I feel. And sometimes I just don't have words for the words I need. So yeah, masteries, I got all the central Tyria stuff finished, but since I don't really do PvE in Heart of Maguma, I actually got all these masteries in Pack Commander and all this stuff from Fractals, because Fractals gives you a lot of experience. So I got that finished. I did want to get gliding, so I grinded it out, but yeah, I mean, as you can see, I have nothing for raids. Alright, so I guess that's my entire character. Alright, so the main event, which I'm assuming should be the main event, is my bank. And also, 2 days ago, I went ahead and organized everything just for you guys. Not really, actually, I just hated my bank really badly. So, should I minimize everything? Nah, screw it, doesn't really matter. Alright, so my first bank tab, these are all the boosters I have, all the special stuff. I'm a pretty bad hoarder. I actually don't use any of these items whatsoever. I never use boosters. Rarely do I. I've actually used the crafting boosters when I was trying to level up, and I really didn't want to grind through it, so I just went ahead and popped them off. But other than that, I don't really use them at all. Magic boosters, experience. I probably should pop some of these off and go into like PvE for AGamer or something. I also got a lot of birthday boosters. Probably a lot more. There's probably something still laying around on my other characters, but I just haven't get around to it. Got a teleport to friend. I got 16 custom tokens. I just keep them. I hoard them just in case someone ever comes to me and says, "Hey, I need a custom token." I'm like, "Here you go." I don't really use it. Why not? I got 3 metabolic primers. Like I said, don't use them. Probably should. That'd be good for World vs. World, but I don't really World vs. World that hardcore where I just need 12 hours of food. I got a lot of instant repair canisters, but since repairing is free, don't even carry that around. Got a couple of merchants, hairstyle. Got 3 total makeover kits just in case I really hate my character's look and I really want to change it. Got a couple of boxes of fun, revival orbs. That's basically the first tab, just boosters and just, I don't know, arena items. Who cares? Here we got Flames of Kryta. These are basically just some historical items that I've gotten that I don't really want to throw away because I thought were going to be cool. But I never really use them, so I just throw them on my bank. I got a gift from Scarlet. It basically kills you, so I just decided to keep it in my bank. I got a Twisted Watchword Portal, which I've never actually used it, but I hear it teleports you to a random location somewhere, but it's sort of like a... There are certain places it teleports you to, so yeah, I'm not going to use that, but I just have it for fun. And also, as you can see, I have a ton of Black Lion salvage kits, mainly because I don't really use them that much. I mean, like I still have 12 here, and I mean, yeah. The only time I ever use them is when I have a really exotic item that I really need to get the sigil from, and I don't want to risk using the Mystic Salvage Kit because it's only 80%. Like, for instance, if I get an item that's worth like 10 gold, but all that gold is in the sigils, I go ahead and pop off my Black Lion Salvage Kit. So I don't really use them often, so I just go ahead and hoard them all just in case if I ever do need them. Got a bunch of fossilized animals here for giggles, and I got Marjorie's Journal, mainly the same reason it's a historical item in the game, so I decided to keep it. I got an Infinite Watchword Tonic. I'm not really a tonic guy, so this is like really the only one I like, so I just keep it around. I got a Air Balloon, which is pretty cool, and then again I also have these little critters that just eat my Dragon Idol or my Imperial Fragments and my Bloodstone, because I have a lot of those, and sometimes I just need them to be gone, and instead of destroying them, I have them eaten, give me an item. And yeah, I also got the Shards of Glory, which, yeah, I also gotta do that. Oh, I should probably start using that because I got a bunch of Shards of Glories. Now that I remember, it reminds me. I got a couple of harvesting sickles for my other characters sometimes that I just drop them in here. I also got 5 organized frostbitten toolboxes just in case I run out. I got a bunch of experience scrolls here, which, like I said, I don't really play any of my characters, so that's why I have a lot. Got a Queenslayer Jade Chunk. I have no idea what that does, so I just keep it around. I got some backpacks here that I just don't really know what to do with, so I just sort of threw them in here, I guess. And yeah, that's basically the entire story. Most of this stuff is because I didn't know what to do with, so I threw it in here and forgot about it. That's basically it. It's like Unbound. Actually, Unbound, I'm trying to make into the legendary item, so that's the reason why I have it there. And then Halloween's coming around, so I went ahead and invested in trick-or-treat bags for reasons. I'm hoping they rise in price, and I'll be able to sell them. I got Merciless Legend. I think this is the top 250 PvP rank item, so I actually had the same one. I believe it was 2 seasons ago. I went to top, like I was like ranked 190 or something, and I got this, and I activated it. Then the next season, I got to like 160 or something, and I got another one, so I decided to keep it for giggles instead of using it. I got the Gift of AGamer. I have no idea what that does. Legendary Spikes, Gift of Battle. Basically just some legendary items. I got a bunch of Obsidian Shards that I don't really use. Some Mystic Toilet items. Some Philosopher's Stones. I got the Mystic Forge Stones, which is also a lot. Don't use them. Got a bunch of Black Lion chests here. Got a Claim ticket. Oh, and here we go. The giant stacks of Tombs of Knowledge. I can basically level up all my characters to level 80 and then some. It's probably still have all these stacks left over. So I just throw them in here just in case I get really, really bored and want to level something up. I'll just go ahead and activate my Tombs of Knowledge. I got Ascended Salvage Kits here just in case I got a bunch of Ascended items that I want to salvage. Not really much to say there. I got a bunch of Resonating Silvers, some Bubble Bobbles. bunch of shards of glory. This is where I threw them all, which I probably at this point I should start using that. But yeah, I got a bunch of sigils here, inscriptions, insignias. I kind of categorized them by the same thing. I'm missing a shaman inscription here, but that's fine. Got some other stuff that I don't really know what to do with, but I threw them in here anyway. I got some machetes, some keys, some stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it there. I got some mini Professor Mews here, 25 of them. I've been meaning to transform it into the last cat or whatever they're called. I don't remember, but I just sort of been hoarding them. And then this is the miscellaneous tab that I just sort of had items that I didn't really know where to drop them in, so I just threw them down here. I got some extra armor, some PvP weapons just in case I want to switch to an axe and shield. I have them here. I got some frozen exotic weapon fragments. I got the hammer. I got that, whatever the hell that is, I don't remember anymore. So yeah, like all these items are just, oh yeah, it's a sigil of generosity, back when it was worth 100 gold. Yeah, I'm still crying over this. I had some and I didn't sell it because I was hoping it'd rise in price, but it never did, so you know that happened. 17 writs of experience, whatever the hell that is, petrified wood, I don't even know why I have that. But yeah, that's basically my bank. Let's take a look at my material storage. What do I even have in here? This is fun. I like looking at stuff I have because I never really looked deep into this. I'm just sort of glance over it like, I have that, whatever. So yeah, I got basic materials. What else I'm missing? I'm missing a bunch of elderwood, a lump of glass. I think that's new. Got some other stuff here. Powerful vials of blood. Got a ton of vials of potent blood and all that good stuff. Also, a lot of piles of dust. I have a lot of piles of dust. Got a bunch of ectoplasm, mystic coins. Mystic coins are actually where I made a lot of money from. I used to have about 1,000 of them way back when they used to cost like 2 silver a piece, and I kept hoarding them, hoping the price would rise. And eventually, Heart of Thorns came out, and prices skyrocketed to I think almost, how much are they now? I think they skyrocketed to like a gold. But I sold them at like 50 silver a piece. Yeah, it's a gold now. It's still rising. But I sold them about like 50 silver a piece back when I had like 1,000 or something, and that's how I made a lot of money when I had and bought a bunch of stuff that I needed for my legendary back then. And yeah, but now I'm kind of rich, so I don't really care about money, unfortunately. And I hope no one starts begging for money just because I don't need it, because I'll find use for it. I'll throw it somewhere. Yeah, I got a bunch of other ascended stuff, bunch of that, gemstones, wooden potatoes, of course. Black diamond. Honestly, I just have these items just to fill the gaps. Copper doubloons, those were new. Those used to not be a depositable item. Got cooking materials. I'm not really a cook, so I don't really have much of that. Scribing, and then festival items. So that's about it for that. Wardrobe. I got a bunch of this, and I don't really feel like going through all this because this is a lot of stuff. So I'm just gonna skim through this real quick. I don't really, like I said, I don't really go out of my way to just unlock stuff, although I probably should. I just unlock the stuff I want. So if I see something that looks cool, I'll find out what it is and I'll go ahead and get that skin if I'm looking specific skin. Other than that, if I unlock something that I don't have, which is, no, I'm just like, oh, that's kind of cool, I have an extra thing, and then I'll check it out and see if it works with my design. I don't really play around with my design. I just kind of like what I have. I'm not really that kind of guy that just flops fashions. What am I, a female? Oh, that's sexist. Oh, shame on me. Very bad gamer. Very bad. Alright, shit, this is, oh, that's all weights. Okay, that was all. Good. Okay, all types. Here we go. My favorite weapon is the great sword. No, wait, that's a lie. Oh, man. I'm getting tongue-tied here. No, that's the rifle. I love the rifle. But the great sword is also really, really awesome, so there they are. I actually think I have the most great swords unlocked out of all of the other types of weapons. Well, rifles are pretty cool. We got the pistols here, rifles. Pretty cool. What the hell is that? The hunter. Oh, that's the hunter. Oh yeah, that's right. You also unlock the hunter when you unlock the legendary skin, which is pretty cool. Kind of like that. Got torches, warhorn, shields. Man, these are like uncharted territories for me. I don't really even look at these weapons. Harpoon guns. Oh god. Tridents, outfits. Do I even have any outfits? Yes, I do. I have Hexed and the Royal Guard outfit. Miniatures. Miniatures are fun. I usually tend to get them if I see one, especially for special events such as PvP llamas or a festival miniatures. I try to get them mainly because I think that they won't be available for quite some time, so I just try to unlock them. And besides, miniatures are really fun. My favorite one, I believe, is, yeah, probably would be the mini devil dog, which I really like. I think I still have, yeah, I currently have him as my current miniature, which, yeah, they're pretty cool. Alright, so that's my That's my bank. I got my character out of the way. What the hell do I have in my goddamn trading post? I got 39 gold. Okay, so there you go. That's what you have. That's how you know I have in my stuff. All right, cool. Moving on. I guess let's go to PvP. Sure, why not? All right, PvP. So what do I have in PvP that's worthy of showing? I have basically sort of unlocked, or yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. The Mist Champions. I have all the skins. No, I don't. Apparently, I thought I did. That's kind of weird. But yeah, I have the Mist Champion skins unlocked, mainly because they were actually very cheap and they cost shards of glory, so, you know, might as well buy something. Black Lion Chester on the trading post. Okay, good to know. So that's that. What else do I have here that I can probably show off? All the sigils, all the runes. I didn't really buy many. I don't really have... These are the ones I really don't think could be useful. I probably should buy them just for giggles. I have all the necklaces, amulets unlocked. There's not really much to show here in PvP. I'm currently ranked gold. I sort of kind of gave up on this season. I was aiming for top 100, but then I got burnt out, so I stopped at gold. Oh, PvP, that's right. Actually, I could show my league. Oh, it reset. Oh, the new season is starting August 22nd. I didn't even know that. Tournaments, I don't really participate in. Reward tracks, I have everything completed, so I'm just going for Glorious because, I don't know, that's the only one I have. But yeah, I was at gold. I technically was at platinum, but with the DK, I dropped down to gold, which I really don't care. I'm kind of burnt out on PvP. And there's not really much to show here, other than, yeah, I only play Warrior. Oh, that's right, I can show up my statistics here. I play Warrior 79% of the time. Ranger I had a little bit of fun with. I also played a lot with the Necromancer, I believe 3 seasons ago. The meta was pretty powerful for the Necro, so I decided to jump in and play some games. It was kind of fun. And Guardian, I guess, is the only other one that I can show here that I played a couple games on. What else do I have here? I played 2,800 games. I've won about a little bit over half, which is, I don't know if that's good statistics or not. So, but yeah, almost 3,000 games is a decent amount on ranked plays, arena games 1. Here we go, ranked games. Okay, I have a decent win rates. I think like 55%. Well, technically it's not amazing, but you know. We got top stats awarded. There we go. Warrior is my favorite profession. Favorite map is Legacy of Fire, which is actually a lie. I kind of hate that map. I got so burnt out on it. But since everybody likes it, I always play it, so the game thinks it's my favorite map. So, which is not. Just letting you know, it's not. Hate that map. Hate that map. Alright. Well, that's PvP. What else do I have to show? My guilds? Alright. Fade Army is my personal guild. I use it as a bank. Mist Wardens, Guardian Lights. It's better for my guilds. I think that's it. Is it? Do I have anything else to show? Alright, cool. So I think that is it. So I hope you enjoyed my little Guild Wars 2 account tour. Don't really have a place to end it other than just, okay, I can't even get up there. Anyway, I just hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about anything you saw or if you enjoyed yourself, let me know in the comments. Give a like, favorite, subscribe for reasons, I don't know, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, had a little fun. I don't really have much to say other than just show off stuff and bolster myself. Anyway, I'm gonna end it before I start making stupid comments. Alright?